What's good? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the crew. So, you know, Valentine's Day is, she's here. I wanted to come on here and give you guys a cute, quick, simple look. Quick and simple and cute. I used 4 eyeshadows to complete this entire look, and I'm obsessed. Like, if you need a quick, cute beat, this is it, okay? Your man just told you going out for a meal. Honey, you are the meal, like dinner and dessert, period, okay? This is for you. I only used 1 palette to complete this entire look. That is the James Charles palette. And yeah, I'm gonna shut up and let's just go on and get into this. All right, so I did my brows off camera real quick, and then I also went on ahead and set my eyes. I just primed with concealer and set with some powder. So I'm gonna take a Morphe Y16 and dip it into the shade Punch Me, tap off that excess. And then I'm gonna start working this above the crease. This color is low-key my skin tone, but you need transition shades, so that way this whole look looks nice and cohesive and blended. So we just gonna work with it. For the next color, I'm gonna go ahead and switch brushes. This is the Morphe M535, and I'm gonna dip that into the color Mary. Working that into your crease like that. Also kind of up into Punch Me as well, so you can start to get that nice gradient effect. Tap off your excess. Listen, if you learn nothing else from this video, tap off your excess on your brush, okay? Tapping off your excess is the difference between you looking like Sexy Susie and Riley the Raccoon, okay? Don't do it. Don't play yourself. Tap off that excess. I'm using windshield wiper motions and also circular motions. This helps, for your colors to blend easily. Now for this next part, I'm going to use this Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm going to dip into both Mary and Boutique at the same time, mix them together, and then I'm going to start placing this on my eyelid like so. And then I'm gonna go back in with that very first brush, the Morphe Y16, and just blend out all my edges. I like to take my eyeshadow kind of higher towards my brow, because I have hooded eyes, and if I keep my eyeshadow low, you're not gonna see it. Like, you're just not gonna see it. So to make sure that you see my hard work, I take my eyeshadow this close to my eyebrow, okay? And there we have it. Using my Morphe M169, I'm going to dip into 2 shades. I'm gonna use So Good and Face, and I'm going to put that right below my arch, just so that, you know, when I turn the light, ooh, the light hits it, honey, okay? The light, yes ma'am. I'm not even a fan of brow bone highlights, but this, I can get with this. I'm gonna use my Morphe Y16, just kind of blend the edges in with that brow highlight, so that way it doesn't look like eyeshadow highlight. That's not cute. You know, you want eyeshadow highlight, you know? I'm gonna do the same to the other eye. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on my lashes really quick, and after that we can go on ahead and get into the face makeup. All right, so I'm going to prime using my Becca Backlight priming filter. I only like to put this on my cheeks because this is an illuminating primer and my T-zone is oily enough, okay? While that is setting into my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and mix the two foundations I like to use, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in 400, and then the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation in the shade Nutmeg. And then I'm just gonna start putting this around the perimeter of my face. I don't like to put this like right in the center of my cheeks because that actually it can make me look a little cakey. I prefer to just blend it up from the perimeter. Put some on my forehead, down my nose. And then I'm gonna take this Morphe Y6 and start blending this foundation in. To conceal, I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Caramel. When I'm putting concealer on my face, I don't like to put it directly under my eye just because, for one, I have creases, and putting concealer right there just makes me look so cakey and so dusty, and it like accentuates my creases. And I find that if I put it a little bit below and kind of like blend up into my under eye, that's when it looks the most flattering. So now I'm just gonna cream contour real quick. I'm using the NYX HD Concealer in the shade Cocoa. There's nothing I hate more than when I see contours that literally look like you took a piece of paper, held it up like this, and just done. Before I set, I like to go back and just really blend out them under eyes. Make sure your concealer hasn't started settling in your creases under your eyes. And if it has, make sure you blend that out because you don't want to set the creases. That's not cute. That's how you look crusty and dusty. And now to set my under eye and all the other places I put the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take some of my Dermablend powder, not that much, and start to press that into my skin. I don't like to bake my under eyes or really any part of my face except for my smile lines, just because that's another way I end up looking crusty and dusty, truthfully. And then the rest of the powder, I'm just gonna take on my nose and on my forehead and brush it off immediately. So while this is setting just for a little bit longer until I'm done setting my contour, and then I'll brush it off. To set my contour, I'm gonna take the MAC Studio Fix powder and start dusting that on my forehead. I just love whenever I get to kind of like bronze my face back up, because this setting powder, Casper could never, truthfully. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off that powder. So now it is time to get that glow, okay? I'm gonna use my Morphe M510 brush, and I'm going to dip that a little bit into the Jackie Aina and Artist Couture Le Peach highlighter. Oh my goodness, this highlighter is just, and it's like a little really does go a long way. Like, I promise you this is actually going to last me until the day I die. And the face is done. Now we're just gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes really quick. I'm gonna use this Morphe Y22 brush and dip into Mary and start brushing that on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take Boutique on that same brush and work it just halfway into the lower lash line. Don't go all the way, because you will close your eyes off and make them look very like chihuahua-ish, you know? And we don't want that. Like, we don't want that. I'm going to take that Morphe M169, the same brush we used to highlight our brow bone, and dip it also into the La Peach highlighter and put that in my inner corner. I'm gonna use some L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara for my bottom lashes. For lips, I'm going to line my lips with the NYX Lip Liner in the shade Brown. And fill my lips in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. And there we have it. All right, so that is it for this completed Valentine's Day inspired look. Sis, I look good. Let me know what you all think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. If you have any special video requests you want to see from me in the future, feel free to also leave that down below. Don't forget to follow my other social media accounts. They'll be listed in the description box, as well as any products I may have forgotten to say. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.